Hello everybody. I just did my morning exercise and also I take a quick cool down and I'd like to utilize this opportunity to share this latest move-in we just had in one of our legal home. So I like to use this case study to demonstrate what details can do to a plus landlords. As you probably guess, it's actually huge. There's an old saying about devils are all in details. And here is a perfect example to show you why this is the case. So just jump into quickly, what happened is we have a legal suite. Previous tenant in that legal suite stayed for about 2 years, and then very naturally, like everything goes, they used to get along with upstairs tenants very well, but things happened. There are some issues. I wouldn't go into detail, but the downstairs tenants decided to move out. Great tenants, it's a pity that she left, but anyway, life has to carry on. So we rent the legal suite. Sure enough, it's a beautiful suite. 2 bedroom, 1 bath, and then not too long, doesn't take too long, then we got a perfect tenant who is just recently divorced lady with little boy. They just fall in. She just loved this place. So she filled in the application form. We checked her 6-factor 18 score. She, I think, scored 16 or 15. Very good. Basically, it's A+ rating for our tenant. So she was being approved. She moved in, I think, in February the 1st. She moved in. And we also have a process that normally we ask tenants to do what we call the self-move-in, to build what we call the trust, start from the beginning. And but also we want to make sure anything happened during the move-in will be captured and follow up and resolve the problem. So in order to do that, we have a so-called 7-day welcome meeting booking through Zoom. So she booked that meeting, I believe is for Friday. I think she moved in on the 1st, and then the meeting was scheduled on the 5th. Can't remember it's Friday or not, but anyway, it's the 5th. So you can see there is 5 days from the time she moved in till the time we have this welcome meeting. Normally we hoping to have this meeting in about 2 or 3 days, but 5 days, is okay, still within 7 days. But here is the details settled in. We didn't get any calls, any calls or any text messages for her during the move-in. Many landlords normally thinking, thanks God, there's no issue here. So I really hate the phone ring off the hook of the tenants move in, tell me, oh, this is wrong, that is wrong. Well, if they don't call, great, hallelujah. Is that the case? Actually, when we handle this situation, we think instead of tenants call you, what we always do is, if we hear nothing from tenants, we will send a quick text message to the tenants and say, hey, welcome to a new home. I understand you move in, must be hectic, but we just want to drop a quick message to make sure everything after you move in works okay. We know we have a meeting coming, but we still want to let you know we are here anytime if you need us. If you have any question, to let us know. So very simple, quick text message. I think I have that screenshot because this example is very typical. It's really demonstrated how powerful this one single text message or simple call is. sure enough, the tenant starts shoot back. Yeah, the other funny thing is we said, okay, because we are in Edmonton, the temperature right now is minus 20 something. So we said, stay warm. That's the very last word we put in there. So she replied saying, well, I did have some issues and something regarding this stay warm. And we know from the wording of it, we know there is some issue. But she is very polite. She said we can wait for welcome meeting on the 5th. In this case, what we train our staff is to, when you see there is a sign, something went sideways, you need to follow up and try your best to see what you can do. You have to respect people's privacy because certain times people just don't want to share, but you don't want to just be polite and be kind of doing those courtesy wording, oh yeah, just let us know. No, you need to ask. So we did follow up. I say, is there anything we can help? What about that the heating thing? Because she is in the basement, right? So that is something could be an issue. And sure enough, she told us temperature is freezing cold in downstairs. That's the issue because she got a little boy, right? Not only her, but the little boy. I said, what's the temperature? She said, I don't have temperature here. Yeah, we don't have the temperature because this legal suite was being built on so-called as-built structure, not brand new. So it is shared one furnace. The thermostat is in upstairs. You have to adjust such that the heat will distribute evenly for the up and downstairs. Take some work. So we know that. But more importantly, she started to point out there are some other issues which related to the upstairs. And she said she smells something pretty strong at night and she doesn't feel comfortable on that. So you see those two things added together to a new tenant. Put yourself into that position. What do you think? It's going to be pretty serious because I will be very, very frustrated if I all of a sudden been dumped into a cold, freezing basement, and then when at night I sleep, lingering down some people's weed smell. That's not fun at all, right? So we told him right away, said, listen, Friday meeting is okay, but we like to get this resolved ASAP. So is that okay? We can set a time that is convenient for you. Sure, we did. So we went in and we checked the temperature is pretty cold. Not really say, I will say around it's around 16, 17 also, right? So we noticed what actually need to be done is to adjust the temperature. So the way how to adjust it, I will make another quick video because that is relatively easy to do. Maybe not easy, but I think it's an issue we could address separately. So I will put another quick video and show you a small diagram so that you can use. They are all free, and you can learn how to adjust the switch for up and down switch with one furnace in the winter so that the temperature works perfect. Okay. Anyway. The other thing is important. So we said, okay, we will going to bring a block heater, and also we will help to coordinate this whole temperature adjustment between up and downstairs, and we will be there the very next day. Actually, the same day, not next day, because we don't want to drag this long. So we bring the in block heater. We call the top tenant, and we make the arrangement. But what is interesting is the way how to handle this smoke issue because. Basically, we are very upfront. We told the downstairs tenants, this is no smoking house. So it is in your hand. We understand the situation. Our default position is to give the upstairs tenants warning for once. If she's compliant, no such thing happen again, we are all good. If not, she has to leave. So we made our position clear, but this tenant is actually, our tenant is what I call when you have A plus tenant you are working with, people who are decent, who are, you know, knowing how human relationship works, she takes very different approach. She said, here is what I thought. Thank you very much for your guys' gesture, but at the same time, I want to let you know, we did talk privately, and she did apologize to me, and she was such a nice lady, and nobody is perfect. We understand things sometimes happen. I would like to put a hold on this, give her an opportunity to, you know, just make a correction. And if nothing like this happen again, then we are all good. If happen again, I will let you know. I said, no problem. We respect your choice and thank you for your understanding. So in this particular case, you can see by this very simple text message, right after tenant move in, well, she has been polite, not even mention a single word, but because we actually, instead of trying to hiding, trying to be away from tenant, we actually go in and ask, is there anything we can help? And we brought up such important two issues, and we addressed it right away. And here is another thing we did. I will put a link of that letter to you guys too. Is basically we said, okay, here is the letter. We captured this smoking issue. We understand this has happened, and we also keep a good record to document this situation, so that if something happened again, we know this is been dealt before, and this is the approach we took back then. So you can tell by taking this approach, you position yourself in a very professional spot, because it will make your battle much more solid and unbeatable if you unfortunately run into any situation with upstairs tenants who continuing causing this smoking issue, right? Because you have this perfect record, and you also put everything in square. And they look at this letter, they actually, if I'm that person and I know that tenant is a good tenant, I'm not saying they are perfect. If they are perfect, they won't smoke, but again, who are perfect, right? So, but if that tenant look at this kind of document, she will appreciate the fact that downstairs tenant is not trying to screw her up. Instead, she is trying her best to help, right? So this is the power, how you put your system step by step to work this out, and to make this such a negative, could be near disaster issue, because that tenant was really pissed off downstairs. She starts even questioning this legal suite is real or not, right? So we have to pull out all the documents to show her, yes, this is being registered, what is the brand new legal suite is, what is this so-called as built, meaning when you already have two up and down suite and then you turn it into legal suite inspected by the county, by the city, this is what happens. So you need to explain all those things. So such a negative experience, we turned it into a absolutely positive experience. The tenants just been thrilled. You see, that is the power when you put your heart into what you do. So that's what we call A+ tenant. That's what we call confidant. When you connecting two part of culture that is far away, like landlord and tenants. Those are two very distinctive culture. In tradition, conventional, we hate each other, right? But if you put your heart in the right place, this is the power you can build the true relationship. So I hope this helps you to run your business, and I hope you have a great run when you put your heart into your A+ tenant and your A+ home and doing A+ job. Thank you. We'll talk to you next time.